Hello, it is June the 1st and I'm coming to you from the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. This is my first kiln firing since we got here, and I've done a lot of organizing, and I've got a lot more organizing to do. But it took a little while to get the kiln set up, and we're ready to go with our first firing. I'm going to show you a few pieces. I've got lots of Potter's Choice this morning, and I've got a couple pieces here that I don't really know what my husband used because he helped me. This is an ashtray that he done. He thought it might be speckled sienna with Arctic blue over the top, and it does look like Arctic blue over the top, but I'm just not sure about that base. And I got melted glass in these. I don't know that I'm going to have a lot of close-ups unless my husband here is going to do these for me. Okay. I also had thrown this ring holder a long time ago and never glazed it, but he got it done. It also has the Arctic blue over it. It's kind of a brownish color, so it kind of does look like it's got a little sienna speckle in it. Now this one here is sienna speckle with one midnight blue with 3 sienna speckles over it. And I melted some blue glass that came from a beer bottle, and I also had some of the garden marbles that were a darker blue and some white, so they're all melted in there together. This next one has 1 midnight blue and 2 Arctic blue over it. This one turned out real pretty. Had the glass in this one as well. Had white and the 2 different blues and the white. And it turned out kind of green on the outside. This is another ashtray that he did with Arctic blue, and Arctic blue by itself turns this green on this white clay. It has a little hint of blue right here in the crevices, but other than that, it's kind of a green color. Very pretty though if you like green. Here is a candle holder that I did with kind of like the church windows carvings in it, and this is also the Arctic blue as well. And I don't know if you can get a picture of this. I guess I need to tell you that oh yeah, this, how many coats was Arctic blue was this? 3 coats. Okay, and then inside it has melted glass. I used all 3 of those same glasses. The beer bottle glass, which is a kind of a lighter blue, and then the garden pebble glass, which was a little darker blue, and the white in the garden marbles. This is a platter that Chris had hand built, and it has 1 coat of red Firebrick, and then it has 2 coats of indigo float over the top. And it looks like my Firebrick is very, very dark because this indigo blue did not cover too good. I mean, you can see hints of the blue, but it's not really profound here. I did a bowl like this back in December. My clay supplier had a bowl that she did, and I was trying to get a yarn bowl for a friend of mine, and I was using these colors, and they turned out really pretty, but I just couldn't get it to look like hers. And somehow or another, well, I did a bowl and it came out pretty, and I was trying to do another one, and I forgot what went over what. So what I did was I put 1 coat of Cinnabar on the bowl, and then I used, that's a Mako glaze, and then I used 3 coats of Duncan Renaissance Opal Luster, And then I came back and I put 1 coat of Cinnabar. And you can really see the specks in this, through this, you see the specks of clay through the glaze here. This is a very, very beautiful color. See, if you look in there, you can see like little red dots from the clay. So I kind of like the reverse of what I was supposed to be doing, because the Cinnabar was supposed to go on last, and here it went on first. Okay, this vase, this is a upside down bowl. I was trying to do a bowl, and the bowl didn't make it to be a bowl. It flopped on me at the top a little early in the ball game, so I decided to make a vase. And then when it went to fall, I had to turn it upside down, you know, with the bat, with it still on the bat. And so this, I think I told a few people about this. So this has been a little while ago that I threw this. But it made the prettiest kind of little ridges here on the vase from doing that. And this vase has 1 coat. It was dipped in deep Firebrick. And then it's got 2 coats of Arctic Blue and 2 Midnight Blue on the edge. The 3 coats of Arctic Blue over it did not really come out too dark, but you can see the hints of blue on it, and it blends very well with the top here with the Midnight Blue. These are Potter's Choice glazes. Okay. This is a sponge holder that I did to look like the bowl there. It has 3 coats of Duncan Renaissance Opal Luster and 1 coat of Mako Cinnabar. To me, this always looks like a batik fabric, these colors together. Inside, it's got kind of a, I put glass, and it's kind of got a green and a yellow look to it. But I use the Blue Garden glass. I call them garden glasses. You get them in the garden department. They put these on. They put them on vases, or inside vases, I guess, to keep the water in, and also make it prettier. But it was a. I'm pretty sure I used the beer glass, the white and the blue on this one. And the other one, I used a coat of Midnight Blue, which is Potter's Choice, and 3 textured turquoise on here. And that does kind of turn a little green. It's green on the edge a little bit. This also has the 2 blues and white as well of the glass inside. I really love this glass. This next piece is a pie plate that I had thrown. Has 1 coat of deep Firebrick and 3 coats of indigo float over the top. And there again, the Firebrick is very overpowering, and you can hardly even see the indigo float in there, but you see little hints of it. Here's a hand-built platter that Chris did. This has 2 coats of Blue Midnight, and it's a real deep color here with 2 deep sienna speckle over the top. And it's very, very dark. I don't know if I even put it in the sunlight what that would look like. It's kind of a brown and blue, but it's more almost like a navy blue is what that looks like to me. Okay, I have PC12 on this bowl, which is Midnight Blue. Y'all saw a casserole the last time that I did a kiln opening and showed you my dad's bowl. This is the PC12 Blue Midnight, 1 coat. Then it has 3 coats of PC23, which is Indigo Float. These are very, very pretty colors together. And then these 2 candle holders, which we forgot to put some glass in. These are 3 deep sienna speckle over one coat of blue midnight. I can see the blue midnight a little bit more over the speckle here than I can this one. And then there is a mug which was done in Arctic. It's 3 coats of Arctic blue over 1 Firebrick. That turned out pretty good. This one doesn't look to be as dark. Okay, I have a mug that's got 3 coats of Arctic blue over 1 Firebrick. You can see the Arctic blue a lot here. And this kind of looks like my bowl, how the colors blended in real pretty. So that turned out really good. Also have a brie maker. It's got 1 coat of Firebrick with blue rutile over the edges, and that was only 1 blue rutile, and it's got kind of a greenish color over the top. Okay, I have a bowl here that I did with PC12, 1 coat, which is the blue midnight, and 3 coats of PC23, which is Indigo Float, just like the other bowl. There again, it's green on the edges. Still looks kind of green in here, kind of like, I think it's Pam's blue that turns out like this. Looks just like this, but just like coyotes. And I have another bowl that has got 3 coats of Indigo Float, which is PC23, over 1 coat of Firebrick, which is Firebrick is PC59. This one turned out pretty good, but here again, the Firebrick is overpowering. I may end up mixing a little water with mine, so if you're watching and you use Firebrick and you want to give me some pointers, please do. Might need to lighten it up a little bit. Okay, and then I have a mug with no handles. This has 3 coats of PC23, which is Indigo Float, over 1 coat of Firebrick. And there again, now this one turned out pretty good. That Firebrick though is starting, it just looks kind of brown with that blue over it. I'll have to look at the chart and see what the chart says, see if it, how it compares to the chart. And it's on a white clay. And I have 2 more, which are candle holders. They have 3 coats of PC52, which is deep sienna speckle, over 1 coat of blue midnight, which is PC12. And the Firebrick is still very dark. These are candle holders. Okay, I'll try to get a few close-up pictures, but I'm on my way to a farmer's market and I'm kind of rushed for time this morning, so anyway, I wanted to say thank you for joining me, and if you have any comments, please write them down there and I'll get back with you, and I appreciate you watching. Have a great day.